If you are what you say you are.
Hey Southwest, welcome to WolfTalks, our brand new student-led podcast. Today I'm here with Palmgren. He's our very first guest. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and I feel honored to be here, so thank you for having me.
Perfect. As you guys know, Palmgren is the Spanish 5 teacher
Yeah, Honors 5 and AP 6.
along with the head basketball coach. I'm going to start off with a couple questions for you first. First off, I want to get to know a little bit about how you grew up around basketball and what inspired you to be a coach.
Yeah, so just growing up, obviously loved playing basketball and super interested in it. I was a KU fan growing up, and my grandfather had a big impact on my life. He was a teacher and a coach, and so I kind of grew up just hearing stories from his playing days and his coaching days, and so it's kind of always something that I was interested in. And then I went off to college, was going to be a businessman and make millions of dollars, and then I decided to go into education and teach Spanish. And then basically as soon as I got into a classroom, I just wanted to start coaching immediately. So I started applying. I was actually at Blue Valley West, and then I applied for a job here at Southwest, and Coach Rabbit gave me my first shot, and then been here now. This is year 12, so I've coached every team, and so yeah, it's been a fun experience.
What do you like about being at Southwest?
I'm a big fan of just like it feels like a small town community, like the 6 schools, 1 family. I feel like that's something that's pretty awesome. And I know we're growing a little bit, adding some new schools and stuff, but I hope we can continue to keep that just kind of small town feel that we have.
I completely agree. Going into 2026, what are the goals for this season?
Yeah, so we kind of started the goals for 2026 back in the spring after last season ended, and it was just try to like establish kind of what it means to be a Southwest basketball player and the work that it takes to do that. And I think that the group of guys that I have established that, you know, the work that they put in the off season, whether it's in the gym, the weight room, or on the court, like the expectation and what it takes to be on the floor now is just a lot higher. And that's something that we continue to work on and focus on. So that's kind of been the new goal for us, is to, you know, reestablish the norms and the standards of the program. And then obviously our goal is to get to the state tournament, win sub-state, and then try to make some noise at the tournament. So those are kind of the big goals that we've had.
What is one thing people don't really understand about being a basketball coach? That's probably like the hardest part of your job.
I would just say like the time. Like obviously everybody sees the games, everybody knows that we're practicing a lot, but there's a lot that goes into it like outside of all of that. And it's not just me, it's like the assistant coaches as well. So like we're fortunate at Southwest to have coaches that are super dedicated. They take a lot off of my plate, and they're at almost every game. So like if you see our bench, like we're like 6 coaches deep, and like those are coaches that you might have had a freshman game the night before, and they're going to be there for the varsity game the next night. So just kind of the time and dedication. But we're fortunate enough at Southwest, I feel like our parent community and the players, like they're super supportive and appreciative of that work too. So it's been nice.
And we're super glad to have you here at Southwest.
Thank you.
So I'm going to go into our first game section, and this game is called Name the Player. I'm going to give you certain scenarios, and you're going to have to try to name what player you think fits best with this.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'll do my best.
Perfect. First one, name the funniest player.
Oh, man. As a group, they're just they can be goofy at times. Jake Taylor can be a menace at times, but the one that makes me laugh the most is probably Matthew Putzier. He does these dances, and he thinks they're really good, but they make me laugh for sure. So I'll go with Matt.
Nice. Who is always late for practice?
Well, luckily, as I was talking about, like reestablishing some standards and things, we don't have a lot of people showing up late. We did have an instance over winter break where Michael Dunn was a little late to practice. So yeah, that's probably the most recent one.
Getting called out here.
Yeah.
Who's the most dramatic player?
Oh, man. I'm going to go with Austin Steele. He gets upset when there's bad calls and those kinds of things, but he's improved a lot, and like he doesn't say anything anymore. He kind of does this thing where he'll just kind of like hop up and down and like wait for the call to be made. So yeah, definitely him. But it's because he's a competitor. Like he wants to win, and he knows when it's a bad call. So
who's most likely to forget the play?
That's another point of emphasis for the year. So we've been working on that a lot. I will shout out Beckett Carlisle. We had a baseline out of bounds play last game that he was a little lost on. But yeah, so we'll go with Beckett.
Best music taste on the team?
None of them. Like none of the players for sure. I'll go with Coach Tolliver. Coach Tolliver, he's usually on the aux, and he mixes in like some like actual like music that's good with some of the new stuff.
Would you
too,
say
so.
your music taste is good?
Better than the boys for sure.
Oh,
Better than
calling
theirs
you
for
out.
sure.
Who's always the first in the gym?
Oh, Calvin. Calvin lives at the gym. He's always like waiting on me to get there. So he's a kid that's putting in a ton of work in the off season and he continues to do so now. So
That
Calvin
dedication
for
is
sure.
very important.
Yeah.
Name the player that brings the most energy.
Oof. I'm gonna go with Brady Bonzinski. When he gets fired up and hits a big shot, you know, his energy is infectious and it kind of helps a lot of other guys get motivated too.
And finally, who laughs most during serious moments?
Oh man, it's like a little trio of them probably. Like Lucas Jekic, Jake Taylor, Nash will do this thing where he'll just like stare at a random teammate during the talks, and then like I'll get mad at that player, but it's really Nash's fault.
Nash,
so, yeah.
behind the camera right now.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to go into our second game. It's called Shot Clock Questions. I'm going to ask you just a couple of short questions, and you'll give like 1 or 2 word answers.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Okay, away or home games?
Oh, home games for sure.
Morning or after school practices?
After school.
What's your favorite school you always want to beat?
West.
Same outfit superstition or switch it up?
Not outfit, but shoes. Lucky shoes for sure.
Hardest away game atmosphere?
West.
1 word to describe your team this year.
Unselfish.
Best basketball player of all time?
Oof. Kobe Bryant.
I like that.
It's my legend growing up.
And the final game is called Student-Based Questions. We posted an Instagram story 2 days ago asking students just to give us the questions they want the answers to.
Yeah.
You know, the stuff they've always been thinking
This
about.
is the section I haven't been looking forward to.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, some of them are interesting. Some of them, I'll just leave that up to you.
Okay.
How many assists will Mike Dunn have next season?
You know, that's not really Mike's game. He's more of a rebounder, score around the rim kind of type. I'm going to put the line at like 12.
Okay. Who's most likely to make the team run?
Oh, man. Probably the guy behind the camera or Jake Taylor, probably. Yeah, I'll go with those two. Nash or Jake.
Okay. Who's most serious on the team?
Oh, I'll go with Eli. Eli's always locked in. He's a good leader. He's focused on, you know, the present, and so I'll go with Eli.
What is your favorite Spanish word?
My favorite, we do like a unit about this, and my favorite word is always bacalao, which just means like it's like a type of fish, like it's a cod type fish. So
Bacalao.
bacalao. I don't
Bacalao.
like the actual thing. It's just a fun word to say. So
That is quite interesting.
yeah.
Do his palms have a grin?
Like, what does that even mean? Like,
I mean, do they have a grin?
I mean, I feel like they look like happy palms.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
you heard it here,
pretty
folks.
positive palms.
Wesley or Will? Question mark.
Oh God. We'll go with Wes. I think graduation's like May 17th or 18th, and then they'll probably switch over to Will. But yeah, they're both great kids, and pretty lucky to have them in the program.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
What Spanish class is your fave?
Well, we're just getting this semester started. I had some switches, like some kids switching up classes. I'll probably go with last semester's 4th hour. It was a pretty legendary group, and they're pretty awesome.
You were here last semester's 4th hour. Well, that's everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us for our first episode of Wolf Talk, and we will be back next week.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Cameras here and the